I want to talk about rent because I know everyone's dying to hear. The rent is... It's me again, and today I'm going to be doing the highly requested apartment tour. Now, I haven't felt like I was ready to make the apartment tour just because it feels like this place is never ready. So bear that in mind when you watch this. I still don't really feel like it's quite ready, but I thought it's never gonna be ready, so I just need to go ahead and show it. So that's what I'm doing today. My apartment is 16 meters squared. Now, to me, that's actually not that small because I've lived in rooms that were much smaller before, and it is my own personal space, so I am here like all alone. So to me, like just me, it's plenty of space, I think. It doesn't actually feel that small. I didn't know it was 16 meters squared, or at least I didn't pay attention because it looked a lot bigger, and then I only checked to see the size for the sake of this video, and when I looked back on the contract and I found that it was 16 meters squared, I was really surprised. Maybe I'm just bad at conceptualizing size. I don't know. Before anything, I want to show you what this room looked like when I actually first moved in, just because I feel like I want to give you guys the image of what I was working with. Just because I feel like this apartment tour is a little bit underwhelming. Just so you know, it's not as rubbish as it could be. It was literally just like this big empty room, and I had no idea how I was gonna fit all my stuff. I'm gonna get straight to the apartment tour now, and after the apartment tour, I'm going to go straight to answering your questions. But before I start the apartment tour, if you would subscribe to my channel and press the little notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos, that would be great. All that aside, let's get to the apartment tour. Okay, so let's start with the bedroom. This is how it looks pretty much. In the corner, I've got my little bed. These are the stuffed toys that my boyfriend gave me. He really likes these characters. This is Kodiakuma and this is Usako. I really like the fluffy pillow. Up here, I've got this thing, which I'm keeping up using white tack. Originally, it was blue tack, and you could probably see it in my videos, and even the white tack, honestly, it doesn't look great. So if you guys have any solutions for keeping this up in a cuter way, let me know. I feel like there's like wall tape, right? How's that? Oh my goodness gracious, it's terrible. The reason why I chose this bed is just because of the storage spaces, because as you can see, there's not really a lot of storage spaces here to begin with, and I have a lot of things. So here in this corner is my charging cable thing, because a lot of my electronics are from the UK. I've got this, I forgot the name, but I've got this thing. It's charging my portable charger, my camera battery, and my phone. And then in here, oh sorry, it's so messy. I've got like all my electronics and things like that. Oh my gosh, no, I've got lipstick on my straightener bag, that's terrible. My laptop, my portable Wi-Fi, my Hoover, my, you know, all that kind of stuff. My gadgets. And then, this is the dreaded box. Oh, God. Oh no. See, this is actually a bed that's meant to pull out to be another bed, so sometimes this happens. But I've actually never used it that way. I actually don't have two mattresses. Oofed. So this here is my laundry bag. It was oofed originally my hukabukuro last year, but I think it works really well to keep my dirty clothes in, so that's what that does. In here I've got a change of sheets, I've got towels, and just that kind of stuff. This is to wash my clothes with. Let's put this bad boy back. So yeah, that's the bed. And then we've got my closet. I think people imagine that I have a lot more clothes than I actually have. I mean, this is kind of a lot, but like it fits in this little closet, right? So it's not that much. I've got my tops in here, I've got socks and undies, I've got skirts, gosh that's a lot. I've got, oofed, this is like dresses and pinafores and hats I guess, and pajamas and things like that. And then down here is jumpers. I got this from IKEA. I think it's pretty good. I was really worried it wouldn't fit all my stuff, but it does so. And then on top I've got this cinnamon roll, which I won myself. I feel like a victor. Then I've got this birthday thing, which my boyfriend got me for my birthday. It's gonna go on like that for a while. Then here I've got this stuffed toy, which my boyfriend also got me. I've got this one, which is a bag actually, which I got myself. Then I've got this one, which I got from my friend Yu when she came from Singapore. And then I've got this one, which is for my boyfriend on Valentine's Day. I've got my hairbrush. I've got this one, which is from Emma. Thank you, Emma. I've got Kleenex. just because your girl has a stuffy nose sometimes. Then here I've got basically the things that I use on like a day-to-day basis. There's some lavender spray. For winter I'm really liking lavender. Deodorant, hairspray, body cream, this is for my eyes. This is heat protectant, which I put on before I blow dry, and there's some sunscreen which I use on my face to protect from aging. Oh, and this is lip balm. I forget about this thing because it just looks like a decoration, but it's not. So that's what's on top of my drawer. Then here in the corner, I've got the bin. Oh my gosh. Which I just think is really ugly, so I don't even want to look at it. And then I've got my hairdryer, just because I always dry my hair here, like while looking in the mirror. I just feel like it's a waste to put it away every day if I'm going to use it every day. Here I've got my bags, and then this mess here is my jacket hanger, and I've got just cardigans and jackets and scarves and things like that. So that's this whole corner. Then we've got this corner, which kind of works as like a second kitchen, because I'm going to show you in a second. My kitchen is so small, you can't fit anything in there. So up here I've got some snacks from my boyfriend's mum. This is mandarins, and this is just like, I don't know, just some snacks. So sweet of her, she always feeds me so much. Then here I've got this oven toaster. It looks a little bit manky, but it's not, it's just secondhand. I know this is literally used for like toast and stuff, but I want to try to figure out other recipes I can actually do with this. I especially want to try apple crumble, just because I'm really craving apple crumble these days, and I want to see if it works in this thing. So if you guys know any good recipes for this kind of oven, please let me know. Here I've got my bad boy microwave. And then here I've got my fridge. And on the fridge I've got puri kura. At the top I've got a letter from my boyfriend's mum, and this, which was from the Shinsengumi parade, which I filmed if you actually want to see. And then inside the fridge, it's not that interesting. Milk, ketchup. Do you keep ketchup in the fridge or not? I never used to, and for some reason I started doing it in Japan. I don't know. Oh yeah! Yesterday I impulsively bought this giant strawberry. Do you see that? This thing is one strawberry. I was very impressed, and I ended up buying it. It's just like my dream to eat a strawberry the size of an apple, so I'm excited about it. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. I also keep a bottle of water in here. It's actually just tap water, but my tap doesn't really do like cold water, and I like drinking very, very cold water, so I keep this in the fridge. Yeah, it's my fridge. It's quite small, but it's only for me, so I've never had problems with space. So this is my kettle. I know it looks ridiculous, but like there's just no other place for me to put it. I could put it up there, but the cord doesn't even reach. So it's stuck on the floor. Here is my mirror. I lived without a full body mirror for a really long time, which is very annoying. That sucked. And then behind the mirror I've got like my hair accessories and stuff, just because I do my hair here every day. Yeah, this is a theme you're gonna notice. If something is used every day in one place, I'm just gonna keep it there because I can't be bothered moving it. I don't know, what kind of person are you? Would you rather move things and keep it more tidy, or would you rather keep things in the same place and then just have it quickly available when you need it? I think it just depends on what kind of person you are. I hang my towel here after I showered, and I just showered today just because it's a really convenient place to dry it. And then this is my little table. And this rug, I love this rug. It's so soft and smooth, and it's a dusty pink, which is my favorite kind of pink. But yeah, this table. This table was like 1,000 yen at IKEA, which is so ridiculously cheap. So I use this table for literally everything. Like when I'm cooking, I cut up here, and when I'm studying, I study here. I use this lamp and just plug it in there. The thing is, it's really small, so I feel like maybe I should get like a desk here. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. So this back here is like the only storage space that actually came with the place, and it's so messy inside. Okay, be ready for how messy it is inside, because this has like all of my rubbish in it, like things that I don't really use and just need somewhere to put. Yeah, it's really messy. So I got these things from IKEA to fill up the space and just to have places to put things. They're like drawers, and one of them came broken. I've got my tripod, I've got important documents. Down here I've got food. My mum asked me if I wanted anything from England, and I like panicked and said baked beans, refreshers and custard. So that's what I've got in here. This was originally supposed to be the drawer for food, but it just filled up so quickly, so now I ended up just putting it in all these like boxes and like bags, and I don't know, I just have too much food. I've also got like old school notes and things like that that I don't currently use. Yeah, it's just a bunch of rubbish in here basically. And it looks tidy when it's closed, so that's great. I think that's pretty much everything for this room. I think I got really lucky because I have like the room with this window, because I think not all of the rooms have this window. It's just the one furthest to the end of the corridor. So because this is like the top floor and also the last one, I don't have any upstairs neighbor noise, and I have 2 windows. So I think I just got really lucky. I like it. Oh, let's look in the balcony. So, in the balcony here, I have got this to wash my clothes, and I basically only use my balcony because it's a bit manky for washing and hanging clothes. Next is the kitchen. Now this is probably the #1 thing that I would complain about this apartment. Look, this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. So that sucks. I've literally only got 1 hob, which is so frustrating. So that's why it's lucky that I actually don't eat here a lot, because I'm always invited to my boyfriend's family's house for dinner, and then for breakfast and lunch I'm usually out the house because I've got school and work. So luckily I end up not really needing to eat at home much. I keep these things up here and then take them down when I'm actually cooking, just because I don't really have anywhere else to put them. But yeah, if I cook, it usually has to be something really simple that I can eat with rice, because if I cook pasta, then I need to like cook the pasta separately and then take it off and then cook the sauce separately, and that just sucks. Like, I would love to literally just have 2 hobs. That would be fantastic, so I could cook like a normal person. Alas, I have but this stove. You can turn on the light and the fan, and then here we've just got the sink. It's not that interesting, it's just a sink. And then here I've got things drying, although I actually just keep this here because there's not really any space for it otherwise. In here, I'm gonna turn this off, it's noisy. We've got just a little towel, and in here I've got my clean dishes. And then here I've got, oh, this is a mess, cleaning supplies, my bin bags, my, you know, all that kind of stuff. Back here, I've got this hanging on the door. This used to be hanging with magnets in the bathroom, but it just kept falling down, so then I ended up putting it here, and then I've got my umbrella hanging. This is just like things that I need to use in the bathroom. This is to hold my hair back, this is extra toothbrushes and comb, you know, things like that, so it's not that interesting. Look what my boyfriend got me. It's so cute, these are for taking baths. But yeah, this is really convenient. Here is the door and the entrance area, and this is my little shoe locker. I've got way too many shoes for one person. I actually have to get rid of some shoes because this is ridiculous. And then on top here, I keep tissue boxes and replacement hand soaps and kitchen towels and toilet paper and things like that. Mostly just because I don't really have anywhere else to put it, and this was convenient enough. So this shares space with my shoebox. This is the door out if you want to leave the outside world. And then here we've got the bathroom. Let's go in. So it's a little bit wet still just because I showered today. Look at these Crocs I've got. In my defense, they protect me, okay? Here is just my sink. I got this soap because it's got pom-pom pudding, and these came from these bath bombs that have these in the middle, so I just thought they belonged here. Then I've got this facial wash. Here's my toothbrush and toothpaste. And here I've got my makeup and makeup removers. This is where I used to hang the thing that's out there. Now I just hang these 2. This is just to wipe the floor, and this is to wash the bathtub with. Here's my bathtub. I really do appreciate having a bathtub, just because I lived in a place where I didn't have a bathtub before and it was kind of depressing. And the little shower head, which you can put higher. The thing about the shower head is it's facing like straight out, do you see? So when you put it on the top one, it literally just goes straight and it comes out this end, which sucks. Here I've just got my shower things. A lot of the Japanese bathrooms have like a separate toilet, a separate sink, and a separate bath. But this place is so small that they just shoved everything together. But I don't really mind that, because that's like how I lived in the UK anyway, so like whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's get to the questions. So I'm gonna get straight to answering the questions that I think people would want to know about. First of all, where I am. I am very, very central in Tokyo, actually. My school is on the Yamanote line, so the most important thing for me was that it's really easily accessible by the Yamanote line. And from my door to the Yamanote line, it's only 15 minutes, which is amazing. It includes walking time, train time, everything. It's really convenient for me. So from my door to my school, it's like less than half an hour. Perfect. Plus, if you've been to Tokyo or you've lived in Tokyo, you would know that the Yamanote line is really convenient. It's got like all the big stops like Shinjuku, Shibuya, Harajuku, all the like touristy places and things like that, so it's really easy for me to get around. So I love the placement of this place. The only problem is I live really close to my local train station, which for obvious reasons I don't want to say which one it is, and it's really noisy around here. I'm wondering if you can even hear now. There's like cars outside, there's music playing from the streets and things like that, so it's a little bit noisy. That's my main complaint about this place, but otherwise it's great. It's my own personal space and I couldn't ask for more. It's plenty of space for me. I don't know. I'm wondering what you guys think. Like, would you be able to live in a place like this? To me, this is like not even small, basically. But I've always grown up in small spaces, so to me this is like, it's fine. I guess it depends on your lifestyle. Next, I want to talk about rent because I know everyone's dying to hear. The rent is 57,000 yen a month, which is amazing considering how close it is to the train station, how close it is to the Yamanote line and all those things. Plus, I've lived in share houses before and this is like the price of a room in a share house or even less expensive. I actually did live in a share house in the same town as this place right before I moved here, and it was more expensive, even though it was further away from the station, to live in the share house, which was not even private. So that's like mind-blowing to me. But I really like where I live. It's really convenient. There's supermarkets nearby, there's convenience store nearby, there's like fruit markets and things like that. And I only live 4 minutes from the train station, which is so great to me because when I lived in the UK, I lived around 40 minutes from the train station if I walked. Like 40 minutes. That's how long I had to walk, and that was like normal to me. So now like walking 4 minutes to the train station is like mind-blowing. I feel like that's everything you'd really want to know about this place. I don't really think there's much else. Please let me know in the comments if you would live in this apartment. I'm really curious about what other people think of this size. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.